Yo, it's your boy Teddii.
Yo, it's your boy Jojo, and welcome to the Teddii and Jojo show.
Yes, sir.
Man, before we get started today, we need you guys to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff to this channel, man.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
You got 10 seconds.
Come on. Like, come on, I know y'all missed us.
I was about to say the same thing, like, y'all ain't seen our grills in a minute. So, I know y'all missed us. We missed y'all too.
Yes, but still make sure y'all subscribe.
And like and subscribe and comment and share and all that. But you got 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all, let's get started.
Yes, sir.
Turn it up a notch, it's time to pump it up. I'm about to get back in the gym, it's time to pump it up. I gotta get right with myself, it's time to pump it up. Going hard for the fam, it's time to pump it up. I'm about to turn it up a notch, it's time to pump it up. I'm about to get back in the gym, it's time to pump it up. I gotta get right with myself, it's time to pump it up.
And like we said in the intro, we missed y'all. Y'all ain't seen our grills in a minute, but we decided today we gonna let y'all get a little face-to-face time with Teddii and Jojo. And the name of this show today is called what?
Keeping it real with Teddii and Jojo in the den.
Keeping it real with Teddii and Jojo in the den. Well, actually, keeping it real in the den with Teddii and Jojo.
I said it so wrong.
Yeah, you did, bro.
I had to correct me. Because I thought about it, I was like, I hope he don't correct me.
Yeah, bro, I had to. So, keeping it real in the den with Teddii and Jojo.
See,
and today,
it's keeping it real. I got my sponge.
And today we gonna hit on several different topics, sports, everyday life type situations. You know what I'm saying, type deals and whatnot. So yeah. So if y'all ready, because I know we're ready, because we missed y'all so much, and we got so much to talk about because we ain't seen y'all in a long time. So if y'all ready, like we ready, then let's get this thing going then. All right, we're back again.
We're back.
The first thing that we're gonna get into today with Teddii and Jojo keeping it real in the den, is the last Friday's Friday Night Lights game of the week, game of the year, between the Lincoln Trojans and the Rickards Raiders. And for those, say that again.
Trash.
And for those that's not from Tallahassee, these two teams are in Tallahassee, Florida.
The two top teams in Tallahassee.
And if you don't know about them, look them up.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got time to explain to you right now.
Not today. We not doing that today. We keeping it real and we not doing that today.
But Teddii, okay, so this game between Rickards and Lincoln been the most talked about all year.
All year.
Practically all summer. If you
go back and watch our video,
7-on-7 between Lincoln and Rickards.
We've been talking about this.
By the way, that video is still going up.
Numbers. Numbers.
But this game has been talked about all year long.
Yeah.
And so last Friday night, the game happened. Lincoln won by the final score of 21-8. And that was it, right? But I got a call today from Teddii, and I'm gonna let him tell y'all what he told me. And then we're gonna dive further deep into that.
I have a couple people saying that Lincoln won because they cheated, and a lot of people don't think Lincoln is as good as they proclaim they are. But we're here to let you guys know Lincoln is that shit.
I can't count. Now listen.
That shit.
Listen. I got called a traitor last week.
A traitor.
I got called a traitor last week.
A traitor.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they didn't want to talk to me because you know what I'm saying. I'm from 3013 Jim Lee.
3013.
I'm a Raider.
And I'm going to back him up on this one. He's been 100% Lincoln Trojans this whole entire
The
year.
whole entire
This
season.
whole
right?
season.
The whole season, right? Whole entire season. So the 1 week I decided to roll with my alma mater. Boy, I get caught in trick. Boy, they want to Uncle Tom me, straight up. Oh, and it hurt. I ain't gonna lie. It cut me deep.
It cut him deep.
It cut me deep. It cut me deep. But anyway, but like I was saying, and I'm a diehard Raider. I come from 3013. But I gotta keep it real. Lincoln came out and gave Rickards that work. From opening kickoff,
bro,
to the end of the game.
the first drive of the game, first play from scrimmage,
No cap.
fumble.
No cap.
First play from
No
scrimmage,
cap.
from Rickards fumbled the ball.
I swear on everything I love, no cap. When he fumbled the ball, I was like, oh man, it's finna be a long night.
Bro.
But I had to keep my composure. Because I was like, nah.
Go back
You know what I'm
and
saying?
look at the video.
Yes.
It was the last video.
It's the last video.
Go
It's
look
the
at the
very
last
last video.
drop.
But it's called Friday Night Lights. Who's number one? Rickards versus Lincoln. Go back and watch that entire video from start to finish. And that first drive, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a long night. But like I said, I had faith in them boys from the blue and gold. And so
I never had faith in them boys.
bro, I'm trying to keep it.
I seen it at 707.
I'm trying to keep it respectful with you right now.
What?
Don't make me get disrespectful. Don't
But
let the South Side come out of me.
What I'm saying is, though, not in a different way, what I'm saying is, from the 707, did anything change from the 707 on the field Friday night?
But see, that's the thing. It's 7-on-7.
Yeah, I understand.
So you don't get to see the offensive line, the defensive line.
And one of our followers commented under the 707 game and said, wait until the real game. Now, I want you to comment under this status and let me know, or under this video, and let me know what you thought about that game.
And we got to keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it authentic. Let's keep it all the way live.
100.
Listen, Rick got beat. Fair and square.
Fair and square.
No cheating. No none of that. That defense for Lincoln is legit. I got to give it and I think you would agree with me. They the number one defense in the city.
Big Ben. I got him number one defense at Big Ben. I'm keeping it real.
So no cap. Lincoln came out with the fire from jump, and if you could tell, both sides didn't want to come out to
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sitting here watching. If you watch the camera going back and forth, and I'm like, yo.
And you can hear me say it in the video, like, dang, they don't want to come out.
They don't want to come out. They don't want to come out.
Nobody want to come out.
And so I'm like, I'm in my head, I'm thinking, oh yeah, like this is, yeah, I'm ready.
It was,
like,
I guess it was an intimidation thing. I guess Rick was trying to intimidate Lincoln, but honestly, I got respect for that, Rick, because y'all was the home team. So
that's the same thing I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah, you gonna wait, bro. Y'all gonna go first. Lincoln, y'all gonna go first. And we'll sit here and wait all night if we got to.
Y'all, they waited, but
They waited. And
they still waiting.
Listen.
And honestly, I can't even put it all on the play on the field, because Rickards had a couple drives they could have definitely scored on. And
this guy, listen.
Inside
the final score was 21-8. But this game could have went totally different.
It could have been 22-21. The score should have been 22-21.
Listen, and this is we keeping it real in the den with Teddii and Jojo, right? So this is a mini game cap.
Yes.
Recap. Man, what did I say?
Game cap.
Damn. This is a mini game recap.
That's it.
There we go. So let's take it back to So at this point it's 21-8. Let's take it to when Rickards caught the pick.
Big number 99?
Big number 99 and brought it to the 10-yard line, if I'm not mistaken.
It was 10-yard line.
At that point in the game, at that point I was like, oh yeah. If Rickards score right here, momentum finish shift.
Because at that point it was still 21-8. It was 21-8 at that point.
It was still a game. At this point, it's a game.
Because Lincoln scored their 21 points first half. They didn't, honestly, I
think if I'm not mistaken, they scored them all in the first quarter, didn't they? Or did they score 14 in the first quarter and 7 in the second?
I don't know. Well, either way, it was in the first. Yeah, go back and watch it. Either way, it was the first half. Matter of fact, y'all just keep watching this. We'll let you know. But they scored all their points the first half. Lincoln, it got to the point that Lincoln started putting in the backup quarterback.
Now, when that happened, now listen,
bad.
I said it, and I didn't let nobody in the stands know, because listen, I'm surrounded by a sea of green and gold.
They was thick. The fans came out for that game, bro. The fans came out for that game.
They did. Like, you had to see it to believe it. But in my head, and I'm thinking, they done put number 15 in. I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is finna be a breeze. He threw the pick. I'm like, oh, yes. And I was hoping number 99 actually ran it all the way back. But unforeseen circumstances happened.
If it would have been a linebacker or a safety or cornerback, it would have been House, because he was literally by himself out there. I think the number 15 had to go tackling, but if it was anybody else, that would have been House. House, man.
Raylan is just a different
yes,
man.
Yes, that boy.
That boy trying to take.
The play was
my
dead.
God, bro.
We sorry, Teddii. We just turned someone on the TV. We just keeping it real. We keeping it real today. That was diving out of nowhere. Girl.
Oh my God.
And we thought that was Scrap with the fumble from the other side, bro. It wasn't Scrap.
Who?
Raylan.
It was Raylan?
It was Raylan.
I thought it was Scrap.
Yeah, Raylan,
I'm not gonna count.
Yeah, Raylan hit his ass. Raylan hit him. Well, I thought it was
because
Scrap
the way I had it looking, it's like it looked like Scrap came in there and hit him and made the ball. But okay, yeah, you're right. That was Raylan. But getting back to what we was talking about. Okay, so check it. So big number 99, bring it all the way back to the 10-yard line. Okay, I'm thinking, like I said, I'm thinking in my head, oh yeah, this is the game for the shift now. Rickards score. So Rickards go 3 and out. Get the ball all the way down to the 2-yard line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it was at the 2-yard line, bro.
Which I do not understand this right here. And I'm not criticizing nothing.
Breaking news.
But
breaking news.
This, and I talked to him about this. When you on the 2-3-yard line,
this is a big question mark here.
Why have your quarterback in shotgun formation?
Please help us understand that.
I did not understand that for the life of me, but here we go.
And the crazy thing is, Lincoln defense only had one fucking target when it was in the 10-yard line. It was to hit the quarterback. And that's what they did every fucking time.
And for the life of me, I didn't understand it. But like I say, I mean, I'm looking at Mike Townsend, and I'm gonna let y'all.
He played a hell of a game too.
Boy,
that boy
I see why they call him the Magic Man.
That boy there had a bunch of niggas doing that there. Had a bunch of niggas doing that there all night.
Number 3,
all night.
Michael Townsend.
He's a beast.
For Rickards,
he's a beast.
You played one hell of a game, bro. You played one hell of a game. I'm just keep it. We keeping it real today. You played one hell of a game, and so 4th down happens, and they try to throw. Mike throws it in the end zone, and pads get broken up, going back the other way. And at that point, I was like,
one drive. No, that wasn't. It was another drive. I'll wait till we get to that next drive. We still gonna stay on this drive here.
And so, ball going back the other way, right? So I'm just like, oh, man, go like it's 21-8. Like, come on, like this game is for the taking. I'm like,
at this point, all Lincoln doing is running the ball. They ain't passing it. They not doing shit. All they doing is running. They get 4 and outs, punt the ball, get that shit right back to Rick. The defense come right back on the field.
And Rickards' defense was playing the game too. Like they,
second half they locked them boys down.
They locked them boys down second half. Like, let's just keep it all the way real. And I know we got Lincoln on here watching, but let's just keep it all the way real.
And we're not taking shit from Lincoln because Lincoln, y'all won the game, y'all played, y'all won the game. So.
But let's just keep it all the way above. That defense for Rickards in the second half was stout. They held their own, bro. Like they could have religiously laid down in the first half after y'all went up 21. I think they went up 21-0.
21-0.
And they could have just been like, man, it just ain't our night.
See, bro, my thing is, Rick, what killed y'all was y'all defense didn't start playing until the second half.
Yes.
Lincoln defense played the entire game.
If that intensity from the defense was in that first half with Rickards, like I say, we would have had a totally different game.
Right.
So don't let the final score fool you like 21-8. Yeah, it was Lincoln won.
But it was a good game.
It was a good game. Like you had to, like I say, go back and watch the highlights. You had to be there, but if you didn't go, just go back and watch the previous video.
Stat wise, it was terrible stat wise, but for view. And like to see the excitement on the field, it was a hell of a exciting. It was an exciting game. A lot of big hits, a lot of big plays. That shit was exciting.
And then oh my God, on the other end, Mike threw a beautiful pass in the back of the end zone. Receiver drop it. Like, bro, I'm like, oh my God.
I'm not understanding why the receiver even jumped.
And at that point, I was like, yeah, this game is
why the receiver even jumped. I don't know why the receiver even jumped. He jumped and dropped the ball.
Y'all,
I'm talking about Mike hadn't ran across the field, back and foul, back and foul.
And back and foul.
Back and foul.
And back and foul.
Set it up, and he dropped the ball.
And bro, I know when he dropped it, bro, I know Mike like...
I know he wanted to cry, because I wanted to cry. I wasn't even going for Rick. But for the play was set up so how he set that play up for him, it was just bad.
It was beautiful. Like, it was so beautiful, and he dropped it. Like,
It would have been, if you think about it would have been 14-21 if you would have caught that ball.
By the way, I'm bruh, what was that from Rickards' band? Like, I was expecting more than that. Like, God, like, bro, I was kind of embarrassed. Like, I ain't keeping it real.
I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be something better, bro.
God, like,
I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that. Like, normally the band fill up the stands and whatnot.
Bro, y'all have probably 15 band members up there, bro. 15, bro. It was bad.
It was bad, but it is what it is. Like, that wasn't the vocal point of the game.
It was the game.
But it was a noticeable point though. But over and all, it was a good game.
Hey, I didn't know that was a sack. I thought that was a tackle, bro.
What?
I thought that was a running back.
Who?
On this play right here. The sack right here. I thought that was a running back.
Oh, yeah, that was a sack.
That was a sack.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I seen that when it happened.
Yeah, I seen when it happened, but the whole time, I thought it was number 22.
And what kept irritating me a little bit, bro, me, a big head ass, kept standing up in my fucking camera, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, sit your big head ass down. Like, shit.
We got Cuz too. Cuz got his wicks up in the house. I'm talking about
But here's
every
what,
time they
bro,
score.
it's several shots in that last bit. I'm like, bro, she's sending her big head ass up in my shit. Excuse the language. But still, I'm like, man, sit your big head ass down, man. Like, ew. But anyway, over and all, it was a good game. Lincoln came out and did their thing. I talked my shit all that week. And
No, we're gonna keep it real. He done talk this shit since last season when they won. This is
because y'all thought what did y'all accuse Rick of, or what you think Rick accusing y'all this year?
They say we cheated, but we got to say they cheated last year.
Okay,
and
they want to say
Rick
they
didn't cheat. Rick
right?
didn't cheat.
Let's just keep it a buck. I mean, you can't help the way the refs blow the ball,
Yeah,
bro.
it was the refs. The refs cheated.
You can't help what the refs do.
And if you look at the highlights again on Rick, what it is, they field goal that they messed up. That's how they got the 2 points. It was the same play. It was the exact same.
Yeah, because people thinking it was a trick play, and I'm like, nah, that wasn't a trick play. He bumped. Now maybe I could be wrong, but it seems to me from my camera angle
he fumbled,
that he bobbled the snap, picked it up.
It was not some shit that was done on purpose. So I don't know if they around here capping that shit. We got it from our angle, and it was not done on purpose. It was definitely a fumble picked up, and he floated it.
He floated it. Like,
he floated it.
Hey, listen. He floated it.
They was going for the field.
And it is what it is. Hey, it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
Can't knock it.
It worked.
It shouldn't have worked, but it worked.
It worked. Like, hey, bro, hey. If I'm going, I don't know what the fuck I'm finna say. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do it like
a mistake happened.
I'm gonna say it like Jameis Winston. I'm gonna do it big. I'm gonna do it big then. So I guess with that being said, do you seriously think Rick had a chance of winning that game?
I honestly, bro, I wouldn't have talked my shit the way I talked my shit if I didn't think Rick had a chance in that game, bro.
But like my thing is, Michael Townsend, what's his name? Michael Townsend?
Yeah, Michael Townsend.
I think Bray gotta get some wide receivers. Bray can't do it by himself. He needs some wide receivers. His wide receivers want to catch his
offensive line, like
the offensive line, he got no help. He has all night. It was in his face. All night it was in his face. He had no chance of doing nothing all night.
That boy scrap. That boy scrap. But yeah, man. But final score was 21-8. Like we said.
Did I play that? You put the camera on because you thought the play was over.
Yeah, and me a big head ass again in my shit.
Bro, you thought the play was over. Bro had to look at his right. Everybody thought he had got set right there.
Yeah, and he
just took off. You
can't do that. Bro, you can't make that up. Like, bro, I see why they call him the Magic Man, bro. Like, real shit. But anyway, we finna segue into another topic. Good win, Lincoln. I ain't gonna take that away from y'all. Rickards, Lincoln didn't cheat.
Nah, man.
They just, the better team that night won.
But honestly, you can't, this might happen again. It might be a rematch in the playoffs. They both in the same division. Rick win this Friday night. I believe they have a chance of going to the playoffs.
So
they might have to run it back in the playoffs. It might be a part 2 of this.
It could be a part 2.
And I know part 2 gonna be exciting. Because this game definitely right here, whoever goes home, win or go home, bro?
Yeah, that's just what it is. Win or go home. So if there's a part 2 to Lincoln and Rickards,
this is win or go home. We got 2 weeks until the end of the season, so
So best believe.
And I think Lincoln already then marked their card. They got a game tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow night. So they marked their card tomorrow night. Rick got a win Friday night to mark theirs.
They ticket already stamped. So congratulations once again, Lincoln. 21-8 was the final score. Give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna segue into another topic.
Yeah, man. Another topic.
And but before we do that, we about to go pay these bills right quick, and we're going to let you listen to your local sponsors.
Yes.
But we're back once again, ladies and gentlemen. And part two, I mean, like I said, we said wait now to our next topic, in which we're going to talk about both of our team, our NFL team, the Miami Dolphins. And this, I'm not going to lie, this has been a trash season for the Dolphins.
Trash.
This is not what I expected from the Dolphins this year.
If you go back and watch the videos, you can say this is not what
we
were saying Super Bowl Dolphins.
Man, listen.
We were not even making it to the playoffs.
God, we are what? 1-5, 1-4?
5, I think.
God. This is too, I gotta keep it real.
You got to go.
Tua, I thought you were it. Now, a lot of people might disagree, and that's fine.
Bro, but hold on. Before you say about the Tua, they trying to say it's the head coach now, bro.
I mean, they said, but from what I heard, the locker room giving up.
Yeah, they said they giving up on him.
Locker room giving up. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, they said Tua put up 291 yards with, 3 touchdowns?
Yeah.
What more can you do? Well, that's just the last game alone. I'm just talking about the last game. What more can you put out there?
I mean, but see, you look at a quarterback like Justin Herbert, though.
Yeah, he's putting up 500 yards.
And see, he putting up like 350 or better every game.
I said 500.
Nah, I don't think he had a 500 game yet.
You know, I just over-exaggerate shit.
But anyway, and that's crazy because we could have had Justin Herbert. Like,
we should have.
And our boy Rel called this from jump. He was like, we should have got Justin Herbert. And
he never was down with Tua.
And I see why we should have got Justin Herbert, because I'm looking what Justin Herbert doing for the Chargers right now, and sadly I'm seeing what has become my Dolphins with Tua right now, and it's hurtful. Like, my heart breaks.
I didn't think we was gonna be this bad.
Because in the last draft, I was like, yeah, we got Tua. And then this draft, I'm like, oh yeah, we got Jalen Waddle. We got Jalen Phillips. We got, we signed X to come back and Xavier Howard. And he playing let's just keep it real. X playing like shit this year. Like,
I see why they didn't give him that money.
But they gave it to him now.
They did?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he backed out of not saying that he was going anywhere. Like, he backed out of saying he wanted to be traded because they went and worked out the deal and whatnot.
That's why they should.
But they should have waited.
They should have waited.
But and I'm just sitting there watching this team. Like, you lose to the Jaguars. The Jaguars.
They hadn't won one game.
They caught their first win
in 15 games on us. Their first win in 15 games was on us.
The Jaguars? You take your ass all the way to London to lose to the Jaguars? Like, you could have did this at home.
And we was talking about going to that game because we thought it was going to be in Jacksonville.
I thought you was finna say we were talking about going to that game in London. Now I say, well, what fucking money?
What money?
Shit.
What money?
What money? Boy, hey. YouTube ain't paying me like that yet now. Hey, but wait. We'll be taking all types of trips and flights.
But let me tell you something. All you gotta do is stay dealing with Teddii and Jojo. Because I promise you, give us about a month, bro. We all over the world.
You giving it a month?
All over the world. all over the world.
My dog said a month.
I'm talking to Jojo in this issue, bro.
Hey,
Man,
my
we
dog,
ain't the same, bro.
My dog said a month.
Give me about a month, bro.
I mean, we sitting at 1,100, if I'm not mistaken, 1,188 subscribers right now. Just a few months ago, we was barely scraping 100. We was sitting at 65 about 4-5 months ago.
Same people in it. Man, we're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah,
let's get back.
But God is blessing us.
He's blessing us. Let's get better.
See. Hold on. Let me go to church right quick. See, God is in the blessing business. Hello, somebody.
Yeah,
hey, whoa. Okay, never mind.
Whoa, I didn't know that was gonna come out like that. Whoa.
Never mind. Let's just get back on topic.
Oh, wow.
But
nigga, wow. Wow.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Anyway, but like we were saying, get back on topic. Now listen, keep it in the buck. I wanted Tua to flourish. I wanted Tua to be that man in Miami. Yeah. Because the Dolphins ain't had a quarterback since Dan Marino.
Let's keep it real.
And I was in middle school.
Still don't have
when he retired. Maybe going into high school when he retired.
Still don't have a quarterback.
Wait, Dan went in the Hall of Fame in 2005. So I was barely getting into high school. No. He was in the Hall of Fame 2005. Yeah, I was maybe in 7th, 8th grade when he retired from the NFL. Like, that's how long the Dolphins has been without a franchise quarterback. And I'm 30.
Dang, bro, you don't know how old you is? That's how old you are? You don't know how old you are, bro?
33 or 34. Wow. I think and I'm 34.
He said, this nigga said, yeah, and I'm 34, like he was right.
Okay, but I had a brain. Listen, y'all ain't never had a brain like something like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about something and just all of a sudden your brain just stalled. That's just what happened to me. Like it happens.
That happens to me all the time.
Okay, so why you don't judge me, bro? Don't judge me then.
See, what happened is I'm gonna judge you because I get judged every time it happened to me. So but
see, you don't take it there with me because I'm your boy. You're supposed to be my boy. Like, don't do me like that.
If I didn't take it, then I wouldn't feel right.
Oh my God. That's another sit down. Watching these highlights, bro, it just brings back. But anyway, I'm 34 years old now. Like, that's how long the Dolphins has been without a franchise quarterback. And so I'm thinking we getting Tua. And okay, yes, I get it. He had the hip injury in college. There was concerns about whether he was going to be able to come back from that. I get it. But I'm thinking, you know what? Dolphins needed a quarterback. They went with Tua. And I was happy. I was like, okay. First year, we go 10-6 with Tua. Tua came in after week 4 and didn't look back. He was the starter for the remainder of the year and then coming into this year. And we went 10-6. And then, off season, we get the acquisitions of Jalen Waddle, the wide receiver out of Alabama. And when I say that boy can waddle, that boy can waddle. And we get Jalen Phillips on the defensive side. And we just plugging in pieces. The draft all season, me and Teddii like, oh yeah. Hey, this is a team that can contend for a Super Bowl this year. Like, let's go. Let's get it, right? Like, that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
And then this shit happened. First game, we played the Patriots. Okay. It was an ugly win. Ugly game. Okay. It went all the way down to the wire. But I woke up the next morning, my team was 1-0. And then I sit here today, and my team is 1-5.
I ain't look back. Didn't look back.
Hey, listen. And I can joke about this because this is my team and I've been dealing with them. But I didn't expect this year, though. I really didn't expect for them to downslide the way they slid. Like, we was on a crash course. We was on a course for contending for a championship, for greatness. And now we just on a crash course straight to hell. Like, and I hope you put sound effects in this too, bro. You know, but I'm just saying, like, and it just hurt me to my heart, like, and that was 2 weeks ago. We lost to the Jaguars in London. And then we turn around and lose to the second sorriest team in the Atlanta Falcons. Like, the Falcons?
No.
The Falcons?
The Jaguars.
Nah, I get it. Falcons, they not really too sorry, but they ain't the cream of the crop of the year. Let's just go ahead and keep it a buck. But Jaguars ain't won a game. You right, bro.
15 games.
It's the Jaguars for me.
They had lost 15 games in a row.
It's the Jaguars.
15.
It's the Jaguars for me. They got a head coach that's
grabbing on booties
in his club and whatnot. Ain't focused. And they managed to get a win against the Miami Dolphins.
He ain't even riding back with the team.
He ain't riding back with the team.
He's standing down there.
He telling his wife he got other business he need to take care of. He got business at the club he need to take care of. You know, oh yeah, we seen what type of business, Urban, that you wanted to take care of. We seen it. We seen the hand. And I love how your wife tried to clean it up for you. Yeah. But we know when you got home, you heard it all. She tore that ass up. But you got a head coach that wasn't even focused.
At all.
He wasn't even focused. And he managed to get a win against the Dolphins in London for his first win as an NFL head coach. And it comes at our expense. Boy. And so, the question now, I'm going to ask you, Teddii. And since we keeping it real today, I need you to keep it real. Is it Tua or is it the team as a whole?
As a whole.
Okay. Now, when you say that, I want to hit you with a second question. Have you seen enough from Tua to say he could stay, or do you think he's too injury prone and he's too
Tua's still injury prone,
inconsistent?
Tua's injury prone,
and you should go with a different quarterback?
I would go to a different quarterback. He's injury prone. That hip injury put a damper on Tua.
It did.
Tua ain't the same Tua from when he was in college. I'm sorry. Tua in college will break the shit out you and keep going.
It will.
This Tua Hill, you'd be surprised if he even take off running. It's like he'd be scared and timid, and he's not the same.
And I wish him nothing but the best. But it's been reports that saying yesterday, I don't know if you seen it, about the Dolphins, that they somewhat got a deal done with the Texans for Deshaun Watson. Now listen, we all know the situation that's going on with Deshaun Watson, right? The 22 alleged sexual assault cases, which we don't know how it's going to pan out.
But honestly, they're saying that he probably going to play as soon as he get there because they ain't got no evidence.
The Commissioner Rogers said there's not enough evidence from what they gathered so far that he couldn't play this year. So I'm going to ask you this. Do you play him this year?
Yes.
Because I'm looking at it this way. If the season is a wash, why put him out there? If you don't think the Dolphins can make the playoffs, I don't know if the Dolphins can make the playoffs, bro. I'm just keeping it real.
I don't think they can make the playoffs with Tua. But Deshaun Watson has been home, resting up, probably still working out here and there.
Actually, he's been on the sideline every game.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just not playing him. But I'm keeping it real. I pulled the trigger. I don't know what the Dolphins are waiting on with that situation, but I'm pulling the trigger to get Deshaun Watson. If you can get Deshaun Watson in your locker room as your franchise quarterback, you do it, no matter what it costs you. Now, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. This is my team. You are rolling the dice because, like I said, you don't know how this court case gonna play out for Deshaun.
Well, from what I just read, it seemed like before Miami even take the chance to even shoot the gun, they want the legal issues to be resolved first. So that's the hold up with the whole trade because Miami won't.
Is the legal situation gonna be done before next Tuesday? Because that's when the trade deadline is up.
It might not be done before next Tuesday.
And see that's the thing. Like, so you can't say, oh, we want to wait till, because guess what? What if these legal issues clear up and nothing happens, but yet he's not even interested in coming to the Dolphins no more?
You're right about that.
Like,
but I think he really gonna be interested in the Dolphins because that's the only team that he said he'll do the trade clause he was for. Is the Dolphins. It was another team that said the Panthers said they was interested the other day, but he ain't doing the trade. He ain't gonna knock the trade clause for them.
You got to pull the trigger though. Like I will pull it now. Like
I would.
No matter what. That's the play. That's when I was like, yeah, it's a wrap. But anyway, you pull the trigger to get him. You are rolling the dice. But at the end of the day, that's a chance that you take with a generation of talent like Deshaun Watson. You get him in your locker room. You don't waste the talent of Jalen Waddle.
And I'm starting to think, bro, I don't think it's even the players that's coming from Texas because the Texans has lost it's the third player that's trying to leave. It's something about them Texans, man.
Yeah.
You
got JJ that's playing with the. You got JJ and Hawk playing for Arizona, and they 7-0 right now.
7-0, and they didn't want to beat her no more. It's something.
So there you go. But anyway, you pull the trigger for Deshaun Watson. Ladies and gentlemen, you pull the trigger for Deshaun Watson no matter what. Because that's the talent that you need in your locker room. You do not waste a talent like Jalen Waddle with average quarterback play. And that's what we have been, Tua has been giving us from day one. Average quarterback play. Too inconsistent. Cannot stay healthy. No. The Dolphins ain't had a franchise quarterback since Dan Marino, and that was over 20 years. So it's time for a change. It is time for a change, and if you value this team, Stephen Ross, the owner of the Miami Dolphins, you pull the trigger. Please and thank you. That's all I'm going to say. Just pull the trigger, please. Because you don't waste that talent. That talent is just wasting away right now on the bench for the Houston Texans. When he could be living it up in Miami.
He would never play another down.
No, he's not. He don't want to be there. The Texans basically, they don't want him there, but they're not going to just throw him out the door without getting nothing back. And which I understand that. Like, okay, I'm going to get something back from you now. Like, I ain't just finna let you just walk out the door because of the type of talent you is.
Right.
But yeah, man. And I'm sorry that it played. Oh yeah, another thing, bro. Devontae Parker, he is on my list too. That he might need to go. He can't stay healthy neither. Like, bro.
It's been time for bro to go. It's been time for bro to go.
Like, he cannot, bro. He can't stay healthy. Like, I listen. I could see every now and again, bro. But every time you play,
is Will Fuller bad?
You get hurt. No, Will Fuller is not bad. I don't even know why we signed him.
He can't stay.
That was fool's gold.
But honestly, he snapped in the game. He got hurt in. He snapped in that game, but got hurt.
That was fool's gold.
He got y'all. He got you. He got the coaching.
Yeah, because I was kind of surprised that we even picked him up. Like, I was like, okay, I mean, we going to...
Hell, he was suspended the first, 3-4 games, and then as soon as he come back, he hurt.
So, hey, listen. People do. Hey, people gonna do what people gonna do. I mean, I don't question. You know what I'm saying? The decision making of my Dolphins. But you know what I'm saying? Because I have faith in them. I have trust in them. But yeah, I'm starting to question them now. Like, really? And going forward.
I've been questioning them the last 3 weeks.
And going forward, like,
we got a group text, and I've been saying this in the Tua got to go.
He got to go.
Tua got to go.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I love the squad. And I love Tua. But Tua got to go. Sorry, brother. I mean, it is what it is. I wish you nothing but the best when you go to Houston, because I'm pretty sure that's where they're gonna trade. That's where the trade gonna send you at, to Houston.
Honestly, I think they need to trade him.
Huh?
I think that's what they need to trade him. Send him out there to Houston.
And maybe he'll do good there.
He ain't starting over Tyrod. Tyrod ain't gonna lose that position. That nigga Tyrod.
Bro, I think he would. Tyrod is like the role of a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
So if they gonna get to it, but they gonna let him play, bro. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you they gonna let him play. But and maybe Tua succeeds in Houston, bro.
You think so?
I wish nothing but the best for him, but maybe he do succeed in Houston, maybe not. Hey, only time will tell. But ladies and gentlemen, I got to go pee, and we gonna come back for our last and final topic for the day. Y'all make sure y'all stick around for this one.
Make sure y'all keep liking, subscribing,
and sharing.
Keep liking, subscribing, keep watching.
And give us a couple minutes and we'll be right back.
We're just sitting here talking to you guys because we hadn't seen you in a minute.
And we just missed y'all so much.
So let's talk.
Let's get it. I'll be right back. All right, we are back for our last and our final topic of the day. And as you can see, I had to put my shades on and put my grill in for this one.
And you know I had to
grown man talk. Grown people talk.
No, I had to grill.
Keep capping y'all because there ain't nothing in it.
Nothing at all. But I got a trick to my thing. I got to use it though because I got a little trick. I didn't know it pop out like this here. And bro, look at that, bro. My junk dope, bro.
Shit.
Bro, my junk dope, bro.
What is that?
Bro, it's a cup. Shot glass.
It do what now?
Pop out in the front, bro. Come with shot glass. Yeah, bro.
That's fancy though.
That's fancy though, bro. That's fancy though. That ain't regular. Can't pay regular money for this. That ain't regular.
I guess not. Hey. Everybody ain't got it like you, bro. But anyway, let's get to it, man. Our last and our final topic of today, or keeping it real in the den with Teddii and Jojo,
yeah, man,
is ladies, gentlemen, in relationships, what do you want out of a relationship? And I'm talking in my soft tone right now, because
we're not even
sometimes us men, sometimes they say a woman goes through a lot, but a man goes through a lot too. And like,
women, do you sometimes just take out your day and be like, let me call and see how my man is really doing?
Hey,
do y'all take out y'all day and say, let me text and see if my man even just to say, how was your day? How was your day?
And fellas, it's the same thing, fellas.
Do you do the same thing,
fellas? Do you go out and you text her? Do you call your woman and see how she's doing at work? Or do you, when she get off, do you ask her how her day went? Like, these are the things that I want to know, because sometimes, because I'm still learning too. Like, as we go along in this busy walk of life, in this daily walk of life, this daily walk of life, you know, what can we do? Let's have a conversation with each other. What can we do to better strengthen our relationships with our significant others, whether it's female or male? Communication is one of them.
We don't talk to males. That didn't sound right.
I'm saying, but you know what I'm getting at. I'm saying, excuse
I
me.
don't do that. I go.
Listen,
I'm straight.
from a male's perspective,
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, bro, just putting it out there like that. Man, you made me come up out my tone now. Let me go ahead and talk regular now.
Let's get regular.
Hey, listen. But to be for real though, like seriously, like what do women want out of men in a relationship, and what do men want out of women in a relationship? Now I can only speak for me. You know, I don't know what to call myself right now, but just know I'm in a unique but rather not unique situation, if that makes sense.
I can probably say we both in a great space in our head in life right now. It's like a lot of drama and negativity. I didn't learn how to start avoiding that shit now.
And sometimes you just you sit back, but like I said, I don't know what it is, but sometimes you sit back and you ask yourself, as a man, me, I'm like, is it me? It's like, what am I doing, like, to not make you feel like you're not happy, or, you have to always complain about stuff. Like, these are the questions that I ask myself, because if I ask myself these questions, then maybe, I can get it resolved and get it fixed. But sometimes, keeping it real, we keeping it real today, but sometimes you just be wanting to just say, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you want to be like, is it even worth it? Is it worth it? That's like, is it even worth it? And no, we're not even talking about from our...
No,
we're just talking.
We're as a collective. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, we just talking as, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, what men and what women want out of a situation. Notice how we keeping it level-headed between the men and the women. Mm-hmm. And so, and vice versa. Like, women, I know y'all say y'all are very independent and y'all can do, you know what I'm saying, y'all can handle everything on your own. But sometimes you do need that man, that man that's going. And fellas, you got to be willing to be that man that's going to say, you know what? I see her, you know what I'm saying, doing this and doing that. Let me pitch in and do this and do that. And I'm guilty for not doing that sometimes. I'm keeping it above. Jojo is guilty of not, you know what I'm saying, lending that extra hand like I should. You know what I'm saying? And I'm admitting that on camera to y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't no shame. I'm not going to sit here and talk and I'm not abiding by it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Because I don't do shit.
Well, hey, that's me and you are two totally different.
You get on board or you get left behind.
Hey, that me and you, hey.
I don't play them kind of games.
Man, you are two different people.
Ain't the same.
I'm just saying.
I don't play games. I don't play basketball during football season.
That's a good one.
I don't play football during basketball season. So you gotta keep it on the right and that. I'm just playing. My wife is a gangster. So I'm just playing. I don't want to start her. She's a gangster.
But
she's a gangster.
And I'm guilty. Like I said, before he started rambling on what he was rambling on, I'm guilty of, you know what I'm saying, sometimes not lending that extra hand. And and another thing too, bro, like the communication in relationships. Like, I'm starting to see that, right? I'm literally 34 years old, and I'm starting to see, like, if you ain't got good communication skills with your significant other, your spouse or your husband or your wife, but you ain't got shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always, y'all always gonna do this. Bump heads every single time. Like for me, like, and I don't think it's a big deal, but I just sometimes leave and go to the store and I come right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but women would like.
On the other hand, I just leave to go to my side piece.
Side piece. Well, you trying to get divorced on camera? You trying to get divorced on camera? But But women would like to know, and it's not that they trying to keep tabs on you, but women would like to know, you know what I'm saying, like, where you going? Like, you know what I'm saying, maybe I need something, like, or, you know what I'm saying, like, let me know where you going so I won't be expecting you not to be gone too long or anything like that. Like, they're not trying to keep tabs on you. It's just they would like to know every time you walk out the house. You know what I'm saying, if you going to be going somewhere, hey, where you going? And I'm guilty, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I'm going somewhere and I know I'm gone for a little minute, then yeah, I'll say something. But, you know, if I'm going to the store, you know what I'm saying, but sometimes I do be like, hey, I'm going to the store, you know what I'm saying, I'll be right back. Or I'm finna go get this and that, I'll be right back.
And women, sometimes you have to shut up and listen.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna let him go ahead and
up and listen.
Uh-oh.
A lot of times you don't know how to shut up and listen.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes
Dr.
fellas,
Teddii.
Sometimes fellas, you have to tell them to shut up and listen. That's what you have to tell them.
Why do you feel you have to tell them to shut up and listen? Do you have to say shut up and listen, or is it...
No, it's not, hey, mother, hey. Not today.
So it's one of them.
Not today.
But why do you feel like, bruh, that they need to just sometimes shut up and listen? Like, I've heard you tell me, but I need you to tell Teddii and Jojo fans why you feel like
if you shut up and listen sometimes, things ain't, like, you might can be able to communicate a lot better. It feel like a lot of women, when you talking to them, they have a lot to say, but like they don't listen. They want you to be that listening ear, but they don't want to listen. They just want you to be listening ear.
That is true.
And
sometimes I get upset. I get so upset.
We can sit
want to pull my hair out.
Bro, we can sit there all day and listen to everything y'all got to say. But then as soon as we start talking, I bet you after the first 4 words come out our mouth, you just start back opening your mouth. Shut up and listen. Listen. That's communication can be a lot easier for fellas. That'll open an easier communication line if you shut up and listen.
True.
Maybe fellas will really want to communicate more if you shut up and listen. And I'm not talking about neither one of our relationships. We're just saying, shut up and listen. He just made a point about the males. I'm making a valid point about the females. Shut up and listen. How you gonna expect for us to communicate if you're not gonna shut up and listen? You gonna tell me how my day going? No, you gonna shut up and listen, and I'm gonna tell you how my day is gonna go. How my day went. You have to shut up and listen.
And bro, and when you in an argument with a female, or when you in an argument with a male, bro, and let's just speak it for us because we're the males in this situation, bro. They can get their point across all day long. And ladies, y'all know this. But time we want to start, going with our point. Oh, we can't. No. You don't see it our way.
No.
It ain't that.
No. You wrong.
You wrong. You dead wrong.
I just sat there and listened to everything you said. And let me tell you something about me. I will sit there and listen at a person. And I'm not even talking about my relationship, anything. I will sit there and listen to everything you got to say. And that's when I'm going to make my opinion of whatever situation going on. After I finish what you got to say, and then I'm going to talk. Because I want to make sure I hear everything that come out your mouth before I say anything. That's just me. I just like to listen. But women, shut up and listen. Fellas, we got to start communicating. But women, you got to shut up and listen so we can communicate.
And that's the thing that I'm glad you said that, because most fellas shut down when it comes to stuff like that because they feel like the women don't listen to them, or they feel like, you know what I'm saying, like for an example, let's just say a woman tells a man, oh, I messed up, you know what I'm saying, I messed around and put 93 in your car instead of 87. You know, sometimes some fellas be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, that's okay, even though that's not okay because you put 93 in 87. Fuck car, that's a bad example. Let's scratch that one. But let's just say, for sake of argument, hey, babe, this the female talking. Hey, babe, I messed around and spent $300 on a dress that we had in our savings.
First of all, you didn't mess around and do shit.
But I'm just saying.
Okay.
I messed around and I spent $300 on a dress that we had in our savings. Sometimes a man be like, you know, he'll question it a little bit, but then he'll let it go. Women, it's the fellas. Babe, I just spent $300 on a PlayStation 5 or Xbox One. Well, you getting your ass cussed out from...
What you did? You did what?
Man, listen.
I know you ain't spend all that money on no Xbox, no PlayStation. What?
And I'm like, but bro, I just based, you know what I'm saying? I didn't jump on you when you bought your little $300 dress. Like, meet me the same way I met you. Like, you know, jump down my throat just a little bit, but don't go all the way on the deep end. And then sometimes, but they can stay on that for days.
Years.
Like,
months.
Women, y'all know how to hold on to stuff, bro. Like, to me, you know, I can hold on to stuff too, but not like women. Like, bro, women know when you have done them wrong, bro. They know the exact day, the time, the hour, down to the minute, to the second. Bro, like, I don't know what it is, but I be like, oh, damn.
And another thing, y'all, man, it's about to be the holiday season, man. Let's get a little more love. Let's stop all this arguing, man. If we stop all this arguing, we'll be straight.
But I got to admit, bro, like, I hate that. I say I hate arguing, but I find myself arguing sometimes. But I do really be hating that arguing shit for real, bro. Because that shit's stressful as fuck. You feel me? Like,
it's a bunch of wasting time. Like, if we can just talk about it and get it over with, we don't have to argue.
Right, like,
we're saying arguing about something, and then at the end of the day, we still gonna end up going back to the same thing that we started from, talking about it. So let's just start talking.
And it's okay, bro. It is okay to argue sometimes. Like, don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. In a relationship, you gonna argue. Like, you gonna go through your ups and downs. It's how you handle your ups and it's how you handle your downs. You feel me? Like, when it's up, but it's when the moments when you were down. You feel me? Like, how do you respond to that adversity? Do you fold, or do you just say, you know what? Let me go ahead and just be the bigger person and let the situation go, because I don't want to do all this arguing. Like, it ain't doing nothing but being, it's unhealthy and it's bringing both of us down. It's bringing both our it's fucking up both of our vibes. We don't need it. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, but me and listen, I can only speak for me. But when I argue, bro, when I get to talking, I get to going, bro, sometimes I don't know when to shut up. Like, and sometimes I get hit with, oh, shut up. Like, please, leave it alone, let it go. And as a man, I'm like, man, I'm trying to get my point all the way across. So you know that you heard me for real.
He argued. With my wife, I put my headphones in. I don't even want to hear that shit. What are we arguing for? Because when we get done arguing, we're going to be right back talking. So I'm going to let you say what you got to say. But while you saying what you got to say, I'm going to easily just slide them AirPods right on in my ear. By the time you look up and realize that them AirPods in my ear, I done been to listen to the whole Take Me to the King like 5 times.
Take me to the King.
Dum,
I don't know much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. But anyway, excuse my singing. My voice kind of fucked up right now, cause I could really blow for real.
Don't let him start.
But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna break it down for y'all today, cause my voice is kind of fucked up right now.
Yeah, he don't want to kill y'all.
But anyway,
He don't want to kill y'all.
but yeah, man. You know, as a collective, I ask y'all again. Y'all write down in the comments, what do y'all want, male and female? What do y'all expect out of a relationship? What are y'all flaws? What are y'all accepted? What will you accept in a relationship, and what would you not accept in a relationship? Like, cause there's several things in a relationship that I know that I don't accept, and I know
there's a lot I don't accept in a relationship,
and I know my significant other don't accept it as well. But we come to y'all to ask y'all, you know what I'm saying, like what it is that y'all want out of a relationship, and what it is that you can do to make your relationship even healthier and stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like and sometimes you got to put that pride to the side. Like we as a black race, we got a lot of fucking pride, male or female, when it comes to our relationships.
Pride is a bit with
we got a lot of fucking pride, and we, you know, I can do this and I can do that, and I don't need you. I don't need you to do nothing for me. I don't need you to we got a lot of pride, y'all, that we got to just let that shit go when it comes to our relationship. Because sometimes it ain't about who can win who can win an argument. It's about who can be the bigger person.
Pride
and just letting it go.
Pride will have you by yourself sleeping alone at night.
Hey, pride will have you by yourself sleeping alone at nights. Did y'all catch what you just said?
You will be lonely with pride, I'm telling you, man.
Y'all, we got to let that go, bro. Pride will have you single out here in these streets, bro. Like, we got to learn how to let that go. Sometimes, like I said, it ain't about always being right sometimes. It's about just letting, you know what I'm saying, building your relationship so it can be stronger. That's it, bro. Like I say, it's enough with the arguing, the going back and forth, and you know, I don't need you or you don't need me type deal. I could do this without you. Like, bro, no. Because sometimes males, we do need them females. We need females. Just like the females need males, we need them just like they need us. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a two-way street with this thing. Like everybody I said, we are males in this situation, and we keeping it real on both levels. So when it comes down to it, we just gotta let that pride go. But coming forward, you know what I'm saying, bringing this thing on home, you know what I'm saying. Like I say, in the conversation, bro, let us know what do y'all expect out of y'all relationships. You know what I'm saying. What are y'all your acceptances and what you don't accept in your relationships. Your strongness and your weaknesses in relationships. You know what I'm saying. How do you deal with an argument? You know what I'm saying. When it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying. Do you go all out of control, or do you adjust the situation and come at it from a different perspective?
And what are some better ways we can like communicate? Well, what are some
communication?
What are better ways that we as men can communicate with our spouses?
With our spouses, and
we
vice
want
versa.
women to communicate. Women, comment down below and let us know what you think. Men, comment and let the women know. Now, don't be getting our comments hooking up with people, because we ain't with that.
I mean, if we could put a couple together on Teddii and Jojo, hey, listen, hey man, hey.
Well, just know we got to come to y'all wedding.
I was just like to say, we will be there and we record it. Yes, so if anybody get hooked up off of the comments off of this video, hey, and y'all further along get married,
you got to invite us to the wedding.
Send us the invite, okay? But with that, bro, like I'm glad that we was able to get some face-to-face time with our fans today, bro. It was a long time coming. We ain't seen them in months.
Months, man. I think the last time y'all seen us on face-to-face is at the Niceville game.
Yes, that was the last face-to-face. We weren't really like...
We just said the intro, that was it.
Okay. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. My stabilizer is about to die. So, and I wanted to go down on y'all again. So, but we thank y'all for coming out and kicking it with Teddii and Jojo, keeping it real in the den with Teddii and Jojo. We love y'all. We missed y'all, man. We back again with another one. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, man. And with that being said,
it's your boy Teddii.
And it's your boy Jojo.
And we out.
Turn it up a notch, it's time to pump it up. I'm about to get back in the gym, it's time to pump it up. I gotta get right with myself, it's time to pump it up. Going hard for the fame, it's time to pump it up. I'm about to turn it up a notch, it's time to pump it up. I'm about to get back in the gym, it's time to pump it up. I gotta get right with myself, it's time to pump it up.